Hello, and thank you for listening to this episode of the Moore's October Rants. Today's episode is going to be titled, Do What Is Best for You. Sometimes I think people forget that life isn't about following someone else's blueprint, it's about doing what's best for you. Too often, the world wants to put us into boxes and label us based on what they think is right. But here's the thing, no one else knows your life, your struggles, or your priorities better than you do. So why on earth should anyone else get a say in what's best for you? They shouldn't. At the end of the day, you have to live with your own choices. When you go to bed at night, it's your voice in your head, not theirs. You're the one who has to reflect on your decisions and feel comfortable with them. If the path you're on makes you happy, who cares if it doesn't match someone else's vision? You have to do what works for you, not what works for someone else. This isn't just about the big life-altering decisions like career moves or relationships. It's about the everyday choices that shape your life. If skipping a workout and eating a slice of cake makes you happy today, then that's what's best for you in that moment. If prioritizing your mental health over someone else's expectations makes you feel at peace, then that's the right call. Life is too short to live by someone else's rules. The issue is that so many people feel entitled to weigh in on how others live. Take my weight, for example. People are constantly telling me what I should weigh, what I should eat, and how I should take care of my body. It's as if my choices somehow affect them, and let me tell you, they don't. If I choose to eat a hot dog or indulge in some fries, it's because that's what feels best for me at that time. Their opinions? Irrelevant. Here's what people don't understand. What's best for one person might not be best for another. Just because something worked for you doesn't mean it'll work for me. Everyone's life is different. We all have unique challenges, goals, and needs. The idea that there's a universal right way to live is absurd. What's best for me is what makes me feel good, happy, and at peace. Period. Social media has made this worse. Every other post seems to be someone pushing a product, a trend, or a lifestyle, telling you this is what you need to do to be happy. But you don't need to buy into that. You don't need to follow someone else's idea of perfection. Happiness isn't found in a product, a diet, or a routine that someone else swears by. It's found in the choices you make for yourself, choices that align with your own values and desires. Doing what's best for you means taking control of your own life. It means making decisions based on your own well being, not on what someone else thinks you should do. If working late and skipping a party is what you need to feel accomplished, then do it. If canceling plans to have a quiet night alone is what recharges you, then that's the right call. You don't owe anyone an explanation for putting yourself first. People might call you selfish for choosing yourself, but that's their problem, not yours. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you're constantly living for others, meeting their expectations, following their advice, you're going to burn out. You're going to burn out. Doing what's best for you isn't selfish, it's necessary. It's about preserving your mental, physical, and emotional health so you can live a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. When you stop living for others and start doing what's best for you, a lot of things become clearer. You begin to see who truly supports you and who only sticks around when you're bending to their will. Real friends, real family, real supporters. They'll respect your choices, even if they don't understand them. They'll root for you because they care about your happiness, not because they want control over your life. Sometimes doing what's best for you means setting boundaries. It means saying no to things that don't serve you, even if it upsets others. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. Every time you say no to something that doesn't align with your needs, you're saying yes to yourself. And that's powerful. Life isn't a one size fits all journey. What works for someone else might be completely wrong for you, and that's okay. Embrace what makes you unique. Own your choices, even if they don't make sense to anyone else. You don't need validation from others to live a life that feels right for you. So, the next time someone tries to tell you how to live, ask yourself, does their advice align with what's best for me? If not, let it go. You don't need to justify your choices to anyone. You have one life and it's yours to live. Do what makes you happy, what makes you feel alive, and what brings you peace. The rest is just noise. Anyways, thank you for listening to this episode of the Moore's October Rants. Signing out. Have a good one, guys. Goodbye for now.